thing. I'm gonna go. I really don't have a lot of time to do an intro, so we're just gonna go ahead and.
Thank you.
They're just sacrificing themselves.
Oh, hey, what up, chicken?
Sacrificing themselves.
Wait. How are you going in?
Wait, are people going in?
Hi, Jack Attack. I see you everywhere.
Yo.
Wait, where is he?
God dang, if
Oh, hi,
I don't
Jack,
get
Jack,
in, I swear to
Jack, Jack,
God.
Jack.
Yo,
Hi, dude.
I'm streaming right now.
Wait, is it?
and
Does
I
it say?
swear-
Does it say event not ready yet?
Yeah.
Us?
Yeah.
Ah, he's dumb.
Wait, it says invite only.
He's dumb.
Oh, okay. So it's not starting yet. I thought people went in. Okay. Whew, that scared me for a minute there. Because I'm streaming right now, so if I don't get in, this stream is going to be for nothing. And that would suck.
I know, right? I made a stream like for the Rec Royale edition.
Uh-huh.
No, actually, it was a Gizmos one. I think. No. It was the new you Q&A.
Oh, I did that. I streamed that one.
Wait, how are you
really want to
just
go there.
spamming it? How are you spamming it? It's not letting me
I'm
spam
pressing
it.
the button.
Yeah, just
Yeah, but when I spam it,
What
it
do you
just
mean
kicks me in.
yeah.
Oh, that's
This
weird.
is just for a few people. You go to my
Are you on a different time zone?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well,
I
yeah.
don't know. Wait until it says
It's
Mama Monkey.
6:30 for me. 6:31.
Oh, no, it's 6:30 for me. Yeah, it's time.
I'm waiting until it's.
But
Yeah,
it's normally a minute late. That's normal. It always happens like
No,
that.
it's usually
Can I go in?
45 minutes
Can I
late.
try to go in?
Sometimes it's
Yeah,
40
definitely.
I don't want to, cause if
No, actually, times
Jack,
I was
said that to
clicking
me.
the button
What'd you say?
constantly for 45
You said it
minutes.
says event not ready. I went in and it wasn't ready. And
Yeah,
then
and then,
it took me to
yeah.
contest winners.
Went to the
Like that. See?
It is not ready. It's, I mean, it's, because no one's in there right now, see?
How are you spamming
And
it?
then once
I don't
it
know.
opens,
I
You
don't
will
know.
be the level one will be.
I don't know.
When we tell you to
Said
go
only
through that door,
about
go
him
through
in.
that door.
It's weird.
And just him and no one else is in there. And then I go to and then we all join Mama
And
Monkey.
then just
Oh my god.
What if?
Yeah, so it's invite only right now.
Contest winners.
I'm on Mama Monkey's thing. It's invite only. So once it that goes away,
I
we should be
friended
able to
Mama
get in.
Monkey, so once it says invite only gone, I'm just gonna press go to.
We need a
Me
test
too.
dummy to test it out.
No,
if it's
don't.
ready or
Don't do
not
that. That's
in a
messed
few
up.
minutes.
No.
You will be
It's
it.
already. It's
No.
already.
You guys will know if it's
7:53.
ready if I go in.
okay.
7:53 for you?
Yeah.
It's 7:32
yeah, and
for
then
me.
it'll
If I
full
get
right
in.
after you go. Yeah.
I swear to God, if I don't get in, this stream is gonna be so freaking awkward.
Are you streaming right now?
Yeah, I'm streaming it. I always stream the
Yeah,
Q&As.
yeah.
And Evan, if you'll be all like,
I can get in.
So yeah, that's
Maybe I should start
and
streaming
yes,
if I
that's
get
fine.
in
Insert
instead of doing it
category.
beforehand.
I don't know about
Bye.
streaming. I've never streamed
Q&A
before.
ready.
I hope you guys. Jack.
I'm recording right now.
Because I failed.
He's clicking on the door. Look, he's clicking on the door. It's not teleporting him.
Yeah, because it's not ready.
Yeah.
Between
Okay, I'm recording right now.
It says not ready
Recording
for
started.
you, but not for us.
Oh, well, he's gone.
Aaron, careful.
Yeah, I'll invite him. Where is he? Cool kid.
Chicken, it always
Hey.
feels like we always
Hey,
get in the
guys,
same
guys,
server
guys,
whenever
guys.
we're in here
I have
ready
a
for the
game.
Q&A.
Okay,
Just
okay.
keep on doing this.
Guys, I'm going. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Friggin'
know.
don't do that to me, that's rude.
Guys, I have a game for the people who cannot spam it. Just do this and then that and then this and
Yo, my
like really
cord.
fast and really easy.
Okay, for some reason
And
something's
you
wrong.
go
with my cord,
in.
like, really wrong.
Oh, it's actually you.
Hey, I got an idea of how to go in.
I'm just waiting.
Leave
just
the
to
game
so I can press
and
it.
don't come back, and then let everyone
Why
else
did it
go
say
in.
not ready for you before us? It brings us to the
Hopefully my
It-
game
it
won't
always
crash.
works.
The game crashes like
Why
way
for
too
you
much.
it says not ready before everyone else so it brings us to creators.
It's already
content.
6:30.
I don't know. I
Oh,
don't know why it's doing
messages
that. That's weird.
until I get in.
No, it's not.
Is
Hey,
anyone
someone check
got
what's
it?
spam. Hey, chicken, what time is it?
I can just spam this.
Alright,
Well, I can because my mom has
6:35.
my iPad right now.
6:30. It's been 5 minutes.
I've been spamming this button for 5 minutes.
What this?
Wait, it says not ready for you.
How is it already been 5 minutes? It feels
How
like
is
it's
that
only been like a
possible? How
minute.
does that say, why does it say not ready for you? For everyone else, it creators content.
I think
It
it's just a
says not
glitch.
ready. Event not ready. Event not ready.
No, that's not the
Hey,
problem.
invite me soon as I go through the door. If I go through the
Invite
door,
only should
invite
be
me.
gone already.
Shoot.
Oh, I thought he went in.
Event not ready. Event not ready. Me and him,
It teleports
but
other
nobody
people,
else.
though. It
Yeah.
teleports
Yeah,
us,
that
though,
don't make
so-
no sense.
I know.
You know, it's
That'd be
only like
hilarious
two
if
people
like
that can do it.
everyone's
I don't
having
know
this
if
problem
it'll-
except for
I
us
don't
two,
know
and
if
we're the
it'll
only
work
ones
for
that
me,
get
but I
in.
don't wanna
I
try.
don't
I
really
would
wanna
hate you
try
guys.
it. I don't even
I would
wanna
be
try
very
it.
jealous of you two.
I don't
It'd be a very boring Q&A, though.
Go to a Mama Monkey thing. I'm just gonna press fast.
Actually, they
and
probably
Guys,
cancel
if
if only
only
2
if you can
people
open
join.
up 2 watches, so you can like go in your settings and message other people while you're on like a profile. You're just like waiting to join and stuff.
That'd be cool.
Cause it's like,
When I was in the
yeah,
creators
cause like,
contest,
okay,
every
I'm gonna join
second
this,
should be
and over
someone
here I have
else
my
joining and they're
messages.
like,
Oh shit, wait, so other people are having this problem. Oh, that's probably what's taking them so long. They're probably trying to figure out that bug. That's hilarious, though.
Okay.
What bug?
How when you go in, you go in the
Spam
creators
somebody
contest
else.
instead of it
I went to
saying
the
not
creators
ready.
contest. When I went to the creators contest,
Oh,
every
geez, I
2
just got a
seconds someone else
message.
would
Oh,
join
no.
in the game
That's
and get mad
hilarious.
because it's not the Q&A.
No.
My finger's getting tired. My finger's getting
People get
tired.
excited and then
Mine isn't, but my arms are.
my
It is
thumb
very
Go to
hurts.
Switch
so-
and find it.
My
Yes,
stomach is really rumbling out right now.
my thumb
I
hurts.
followed them.
I got
How
something
about
to eat
you?
right before this, because I was starving.
Bum 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 bum. Okay, no.
Ah, I got a new cheer icon. Hooray. That's not it.
My
Hooray.
favorite is the.
Oh, thank Cool Kid. I would cheer you, but I don't. Oh, never mind. I do have cheers.
Yeah, if someone gives you a tier, you get a tier.
Come on, Mama Monkey.
Oh, that's it. Oh, that's cool.
I like how I'm basically using Mama Monkey as bait, though.
Yeah, oh, me too. It's pulled up so that way when it's it doesn't say event not ready, I just click go to or go to the door. Or I do both.
Can everyone give me a thumbs up so I can get my thumbs up icon
I don't
back?
understand why it's not.
I already
showing
gave you one.
TV.
I've seen Mama Monkey.
No, I can't.
Like
I
Cured you.
inside of like a comedy
But
barn
everyone
like
else.
way too many times, and I don't even think it's like a good thing.
I'm literally
Well,
about to
plus
glitch
they
because
have to be careful if she's there,
lag.
because if it do anything bad and like break the rules, banned for a few days. Because
that's-
like the creator got banned for playing inappropriate music. Well, a friend told me that.
I just realized my belt is the wrong color.
How many shrimps do you have to eat?
Oh, well.
How do you make your skin turn pink? Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich.
Yo.
My arm is getting tired.
Hey, Cool
oh
Kid,
my god.
can you, test it, please?
Start already. Oh, he just
No,
accidentally
someone
went in
else
when he
tested.
took a photo.
Someone literally
He took a
took one
photo,
and
then he
put it
accidentally
on
went
the
in
screen
because of the
before.
stupid thing where if you grab a door, you'll be able
Oh,
to
hey, you
go
just
in the door.
Hey, Josh, Josh.
I
We're in the
got
outfit.
18, more like
Yeah, it's just my laser
18.
tag
I mean,
thing.
this thin, Josh, Josh.
Yeah, I bought the shirt.
How
I
are you
really
guys
liked it.
going in? Well, not going in, but like, how are you guys
We're not.
spamming it like that?
Because we're
This?
cool.
I'm just spamming buttons.
As if you
I'm
guys are
done
allowed.
with enough.
I don't know if I want to try it or not.
Oh shoot, dude, they switched servers. They went to Two Ferns.
What do you mean?
Are you watching the live stream?
No, I'm on Mama Monkey's thing. Wait, are people going in?
What?
Oh, that's...
I'm not sure if this is the Q&A or not. We'll see. We'll see what it is.
Oh, very good. Very
Oh,
good.
there we go. Okay, that works. All right.
All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Come and take a seat.
Update, Daddy Gribble.
All right, listen to those teleports.
I'm gonna sit right here.
All right, we'll give it another few seconds for anyone else to filter in. and then we'll get started.
Ah,
All right, who we got here
Yo, what up,
today?
Rage Cage?
Sweet Baby Rob, we got Rye Guy, we got Alkmar, we got B-Buzz, and we got Momo Monkey. All right, we got Momo Monkey B2 over here. Perfect, very
let me
convincing.
sit down.
All right, so welcome everybody to today's Q&A. Thank you for coming along. So I see some familiar faces here. I think a bunch of people have been to a Q&A before, but for those of you who are new, the way we do this is we raise hands. I'll call on you for a question. You're welcome to ask a question, anything to do with Rec Room, anything to do with anything. Nothing is off topic. You can ask us about anything you like, and we'll do our best to answer. I'll try and get a question from everybody first before we do repeats. And occasionally we'll take a question from Twitch or wherever if Momo Monkey's got one. But yeah, so with that, let's get started. Who's got a question for us? All right, I'm going to start over this side. Let's go with Penguin. What you got, Penguin?
So, will you be adding more sandbox rooms?
So the question is, will we be adding more sandbox rooms? You mean like kind of the base rooms that you can build on top of?
Yes, because there aren't that many, and I kind of want some more in Rec Room.
Yeah, sure. So the question was, will we be adding more sandbox rooms that you can build on top of? Definitely, that's our goal. I'm not sure exactly when or what, but if you want to come and tell us on the Reddit or the Discord, or put in the canny like what kinds of spaces you'd like to build in, we're definitely interested in hearing about that, and we'll do our best to get them out to you. Do you have anything specific you'd like to see?
I would like to see some beaches, maybe some...
Beaches?
Yeah, like houses.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're planning to add stuff to the content creation ecosystem all the time. So yeah, we'll definitely be adding more stuff for you, for sure.
Thank you.
All right, let's go over here to Fancy Man.
Thank you. I actually have two questions, okay, if I ask?
Yeah.
First question
Hang on, I'm
is
just turning
about...
my volume up.
Okay. Will you guys ever think about adding, like, hands on the guns and all stuff? Because, like, in the loading screen, you always see you guys, like, holding, like, the guns, and you see your hand. It's not visible. And all
Oh, I
that
see, I see.
stuff. Like this and all that stuff.
Alkmaar, you want to take this one?
Hold on. Okay. So you were saying?
Repeat the question.
Yeah, the question was, will we ever see hands on things like the microphone or on guns or whatever? I'm going to say probably not. We do a lot of artist hacks for, like, the splash screen and everything. We place stuff just so there's no clipping and that kind of stuff. If you have your fists closed with the microphone, you know, there's a lot of clipping and stuff like that. So it would be a lot of extra work for us that we would rather put into making new things for you guys.
Okay, I see. That's really cool. And my other question is that, will you ever think about adding, like, more maps and stuff like the PvP battleground mode, like, Battle Royale, laser tag?
Rec Royale?
Yeah,
So I mean, so we just added a new laser tag map. Hopefully, everyone's had a chance to check out Cyberjunk City. What do you think?
It's amazing.
Pretty good. All right. Yeah. So yeah, we'll definitely be adding more maps over time, and we've been thinking about what's next for Rec Royale. We don't have anything to talk about really specific yet, but we definitely got a few ideas there. But yeah, we'll definitely be adding more maps to everything for sure.
Ooh, okay. Thank you very much. You guys are the best.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. All right, thank you. All right, let's go over this side. Let's go up the back a little bit. Let's do Eric, TDK.
Okay, so, in the laser tag...
Oh, hang on, Eric, we can't hear you. You might need the microphone there. All right.
Okay, so, yeah, about the Cyberjunk City map, I seen a few, like, posters for, like, Punch Up. And I seen that poster a long time ago, and just like the Cyberjunk City magazine hidden around in Rec Royale, is that some sort of like Easter egg to like a coming up game or something?
Raga, you want to answer this one? Oh, okay. That mic's out of batteries.
This one work?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So the question was Easter eggs, like around Rec Royale.
We can't hear you.
Microphone died again. Right, the microphone killer. Alright.
This one? Hello?
Yeah.
So again, the question was like Easter eggs in laser tag and Rec Royale, and that was a really fun thing that we enjoyed putting around the Rec Royale map for people to go and find. So that's something we hope to keep doing like in the future. So yeah, but with Punch Up specifically, that's something that we decided to put in the garbage for now. Some ideas,
I had it going.
Some ideas just don't work out, and it's something that we're just going to keep moving on. So there'll be more stuff.
Yeah,
definitely.
We did see finally a player created boxing room. Does anyone remember the name of the boxing room? What's it called?
Boxers.
Boxers by Velp.
Boxers, yeah, by Velp. Oh yeah, so I keep meaning to go on Discord to challenge Velp to a title fight between Gribbly and Velp. Consider this my challenge. Velp, if you're listening, we're going to fight. All right. All right, let's go with SizHD down here. What you got, SizHD?
Alright, so this is a question from someone who couldn't make it. So he was wondering if custom weapons would ever be a thing. Like you draw a weapon out with the maker pen, and then you like place like where it would shoot out of and where you grab it and where it would shoot.
Yeah, sorry, so the question is, would we ever allow custom weapon creation for player-created rooms? Definitely on the roadmap. I can't give you an exact time, but something we're kind of starting to look at more and more seriously is something that's coming up in the last few Q&As. You've heard me talk about this before, is the notion of being able to create Rec Room objects that you can then package up and save and put in different rooms and share with other people. And so I think we'd want to get that infrastructure first, so you can basically like make a pen giant cat and package it up and put it in a different room. And I think once we have that system, we can then be like, all right, well, let's make something functional like a weapon or a vehicle or something and package that up. But yes, definitely on the roadmap. It'll be a little bit longer before we get there, but yeah, definitely something we want to get to for sure.
Cool, thanks.
Okay, let's get back over this side. Momomonkey, let's go right in the middle.
Okay, I got one from Twitch. This is from Flag1944. Is there any plans to change the trigger-based repositioning when on or near furniture so that we're not teleported while grabbing when on or near said object?
So yes, so the question was, is there any change to plan? Okay, yes, thank you. I get it. Is there any plan to change the very annoying behavior that happens when you're trying to like shoot a paintball gun near a chair or a ladder and you kind of grab onto it and get disoriented and it's annoying? No, we're going to keep it that way. That's how we like it. No, I'm kidding. Yes, it's an artifact of, we're doing a lot of work on locomotion and stuff right now. We got some changes coming for who participated in the Rec Royale experiment? Was anyone here who played Rec Royale? So you noticed we did some, what we called at the time, some experimental walk and jump and clambering mechanics and stuff like that in Rec Royale. So we're planning to make that the standard walking mode for any time you walk in Rec Room, and kind of clean that up a bit so you don't get stuck as much, so the jumping is better, the clambering is better, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's part of those changes. We're kind of going through a phase where it's really annoying and you grab onto ladders in an annoying way. We'll fix all that stuff. Okay, does that make sense? Yep. Okay, let's go over here and do Jack Attack.
Alright, so I have a question about, like, what was it again? Oh, yeah. So I have a question. Will we ever be able to, like, scale, like, chairs or, like, guns or, like, weapons and stuff?
Alright, who wants to take this one? Aqua, you want to take this one?
Nice catch.
I don't really want to take this one. I have no idea. I just can catch your mic. Yeah.
All right, so Aqua doesn't know. So the short answer is we don't know. We haven't really thought about it. Like, I think if we did do that, we'd probably do it maybe within some limits. So you can't take a couch and scale it up to like a gazillion kilometers across, but you can maybe make it a bit bigger or a bit smaller. I don't know. Do you think we should? Sounds like you think we should.
I think we should, definitely have some limitations to it. Don't make it so that...
I got a mic.
Oh. Yeah, I need my mic.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think you should do that, but, do have some limitations to it, so you can't just make a giant couch. Yeah. But I think it would be cool.
We'll think about that one. Thank you.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, let's do Rage Cage right behind Jack Attack there.
Will there ever be an option to make the walkie-talkie system in user-created levels?
Alright.
Hey.
Rob, you want to take this one?
I submitted that to the Kenny.
Well, I don't know for sure, but we did expand it to laser tag. It's now a room-specific option for us, so I'd say it's definitely possible.
Also, Gribbly, you were supposed to refer to him as Sweet Baby.
Sweet Baby. Okay, my mistake. Sweet Baby. No problem, Al.
It was determined before you got here.
Okay, sorry, my bad. That's what I get for being late. I think we can probably make that available in sandbox rooms. We'd probably put it in the role setting, so you could like turn on, a role where you get team chat. We had an interesting idea came up. I think it was on the Discord or on the Reddit. Someone was suggesting maybe we could do walkie-talkies for just generally in Rec Room when you party up. So party up for someone, you can kind of walkie-talkie with them wherever you are. Might be a fun idea. Anyway, let's know what you think. Let's do Shining Aardvark.
For some reason I can't hear you. I only can hear it from that guy right there.
You can't hear me when I'm talking right now? No, he can't hear me.
I can't hear you. I can't hear him.
Oh, well that's bad. Who programs this terrible game?
Good question.
That's a weird question.
Maybe.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. They're turned up all the way.
Oh, Shining Aardvark. Yeah. Valley Shining Aardvark. It was wonderful while you were here. All right, let's talk to Mustang. You got a question up the back there, Mustang?
I'm gonna go ahead and take the mic because I'm really quiet. There's this funny little glitch I found at Jumbotron. There is these two chairs. One is ultra long and one is like very, very small.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, we probably screwed some up. You have to we'll have to maybe put it in Discord or something which level it is, so we can find it. Do you remember where it is?
Yeah. It's like the 3rd level.
Okay.
It's one where the big guys first come out.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Alkmaar figured that, right? Yes. Sure. Why not? Okay. Let's do. Who's got a question over this side? We got Malcolm Flex.
Persuade him with pizza.
Ah, sorry.
So this question is from a friend. He wants to know if you guys are thinking about ever adding like a prestige system to go over 30, or like maybe some to spice up the being at cap.
That is uncanny.
You want me to take that, Gribbly? Yeah. So Malcolm Flex is asking if we're ever going to extend the leveling system above 30, maybe with a prestige style system. Just last week, Malcolm Flex, I sketched some stuff out about going above 30 and what that would look like and how much experience points you would need. I don't know when we're going to implement that, but we do have a plan for it.
Yes. Great.
Prestige. All right. Let's talk.
Mike.
Mike died.
Mike's dead.
Mike.
Mike died.
Gribbly, your mic.
Change the batteries.
Who did you want to talk to? I couldn't quite hear. Yeah, it's not working anymore.
Hello. Is that better?
There we go. Yeah, it's better.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk to Loy up the back here.
Enjoy the pizza.
Oh, his display name. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yes.
It wasn't taking my pizza.
Oh, it's something. Oh, it's a sword and lava.
Oh, lava. Okay.
Lava. Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
So, I was gonna ask, is it possible that you guys are gonna be able to like take a while from adding stuff and just take a couple of weeks to just do bug fixes? Because there's quite a few bugs. I mean, there's a bunch of bugs everywhere. For one, clone is when you clone something that when you're not editing it, it goes flying away outside the map. And then move is sometimes broken. The grid is broken. There's a lot of things, and it's for someone who makes a lot of art like me, and I'm trying to show a lot of other people in the room, it gets kind of annoying.
Yeah. Okay. Loud and clear. Yes, we will clean that stuff up. Yeah, we are thinking through ways we can do a better job of keeping the creation tool stable. Like for people who participated in the contest, there's definitely some frustration around the contest because we had some brokenness with snapping and some of the other tools. So we really apologize for that. But yes, we need to make that stuff more stable. So we're working on ways to improve our processes there. Mama Monkey.
Okay, got a couple from Twitch. First, a spy says, it's impossible to get your level over 30. How is Coach 99? That's cheating. Report this hacker.
A spy said that?
Yeah.
Ooh, espionage. Hey, look. Coach has their methods, you know, we don't question Coach.
Okay, he actually has some serious questions as well. For desktop/screen mode, can Maker Pens be made usable, and will there be a first-person option for screen mode?
Oh, interesting. Okay, so 2 questions there. One, will you be able to use Maker Pen things in screen mode? So the answer is maybe. We got some ideas about how to make that work. We're gonna try it and see how it goes. But yeah, it's kind of hard to say until we've been able to prototype it and checked it out. So hopefully we can make that work. That'd be cool. The second question was, what was the second question? It was the Maker Pen and the first person.
First-person option.
Will there be a first-person view for screen mode? Not currently planned, but it does come up a fair few times. We've had a fair few requests for it. I think it's a maybe. Sweet Baby, do you have anything you'd like to add to that?
Sweet Baby, maybe.
Okay, perfect. Well, I hope that was helpful. Okay, Twix, what you got?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Mom Monkey. Okay, so, I have, 2 questions, maybe 3 if you allow it.
Let's see how the first 2 go.
Okay, so, the first one is, will you ever add the Jumbotron film back? Like, in, Spaceship, for PSVR?
Let's get their attention.
Oh.
Calm down.
Yeah, you mean the movie that is back on PSVR? Yes. So yes, we definitely want to. We keep running into issues where, whether it's our incompetence or just something with the way Unity works on PlayStation, we keep getting crashes when we try and enable it. So we turn it off so that at least you can get through without crashing. But it's definitely the plan to bring it back. Yeah. So we're talking about the question is like the movie that plays in. There's a certain level in Jumbotron. You press a button, the movie plays. It's super high production value. It's overwhelmingly cool CGI. Yeah, so it's a real shame that you don't get to see it. Yeah. All right. What's the second question?
Okay, the second question is, will there ever be a trading system for clothing?
That one sounds like a B-bus.
Will there ever be a trading system for clothing? We're definitely talking about and working on ways that people can move items between each other. The first thing we're thinking about is like you being able to make items in your room and then package those items up, like Ripley was saying earlier, and then maybe a way to trade or share or sell for tokens those items with each other. That's the stuff we're looking at now. We'll see.
Twix, what's your number 3? Make it quick.
Okay, and number 3 is, I've noticed that in screen mode you can only use one hand. Is there ever going to be a mode where that makes it allow you to have 2 hands instead of 1?
Yes, the question is like right now in screen mode you can only pick up one object. So like if you tried to play Quest or something, you can't pick up a sword and a shield. So yes, we do plan to add support for some offhand items. Sweet Baby, you got anything you want to add there?
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a priority for stuff like paintball and Quest, where you really need 2 hands to be able to hold all the important items. So yeah, that'll definitely be something we're going to have.
There you go. We got a way more definite answer than I'll ever give you. All right, Infinity, what you got?
He's in screen mode.
Infinity. Is your mic on, Infinity?
I think
he's on screen mode.
Are you in screen mode, Infinity? What's going on here?
Speak.
All right, let's go with Penguin in the meantime while we're waiting for Infinity here. You can send a message to Mama Monkey and she can tell us what it is, or send it to me if you want. Penguin, what you got?
Will there ever be reloading for the beam cannon?
Oh, you mean, okay, so the question is, will there be reloading for the beam cannon? You mean in a sandbox room?
Yes.
Yeah. We'll definitely make it so it works. Yeah, we're overdue adding a bunch of stuff to the sandbox machine, so we're hoping in an update soon. We got one update coming first that's going to have some very exciting new features for how we handle rooms. Like, just as a quick tangent, something we're going to do for our room creators is we're about to support what we call subrooms, which is a way of basically packaging up multi-room experiences into one room. So that, like, all the photos and the stats and the cheers and the visits, you know, so if you got, like, something like Mythos Lab or Colossus, which is a multi-room experience, that'll all be one big room. That's going to come out, hopefully, next update. But then shortly after that, we want to add a bunch more stuff to the sandbox machine. Like, we are way behind. Like, we haven't even added the Pirate Quest stuff to the sandbox machine yet. So, yes, coming soon. Coming soon.
Also, I have another question. So,
yes, please.
will you be adding, like, Gizmo tutorials? Because I haven't seen really many of them.
Yeah, that's a really good question. So the question was, are we going to add Gizmo tutorials and stuff like that? The answer is yes. We've been talking about the best way to do that because you know we change a lot of stuff. So if we make a video or a website, like, it goes stale really quickly. So what we're hoping to do is have some tutorial rooms. So I think, again, we're about to ship something that kind of opens up our room model in some interesting ways. We can talk about more about that if you got questions. But I think I can imagine in our future some tutorial rooms for things like gizmos. Mama Monkey, you've been thinking about this a bit, right? Do you want to say anything about this? Good catch.
Oh, there's that bug.
Yeah, tutorial rooms. Oh, okay. You have anything about this?
Sorry.
Maybe it's more Carthage. All right. You can just make something up. That's what I do. All right.
Oh, wait. Is this where I go with the hard maybe on the tutorial room? Yes.
That's a hard maybe. You got it. Nailed it. All right. Let's do Waltz the kitty. Oh.
So you said with the
I got
poster
something's gonna break.
Yeah.
Since the sandbox is also in the garbage, are we going to be seeing all the sandbox going into Watch soon?
Oh, that's quite perceptive, Waltz. You know, for you. Yeah. It's definitely a plan. I think we've talked about it in a Q&A before. Definitely a long-term plan is to actually retire the sandbox machine and make it a browser that you carry around with you in the watch or in the Maker Pen. So actually, I hadn't thought of that, but yes, you're kind of right. That is some foreshadowing of the future of the sandbox machine, is that it's going in the trash. All right, let's go, Ryan. What you got? I caught Mama Monkey on the hop there.
I want a couch. Eat.
So the new laser tag map's really cool, but are there any game modes coming to laser tag?
Raga, you want to talk about this one?
Capture the ham.
So the question was...
I did a funny.
Your microphone's broke.
Mike
Gotcha.
broke.
So new modes. Would like to do some new modes. Still trying to process the feedback we're getting from this new map, so we're going to see what's going on with it and see where to go from there. So, but we are looking at that stuff. So, any ideas for that stuff you have, just post them, and I read that stuff all the time. So, feel free.
I know you do. Thank you.
Perfect. All right. Yeah, Ragai did an amazing job on the map there. Let's talk to Shoxic. What you got? Hello, Shoxic, I don't hear you.
Hi. Yeah.
Oh, now I do.
Something weird with the microphone. So the question I have is kind of related to what Volt was getting on with the updated way to do custom rules with the sandbox machine and stuff, and also a Candy post about users being able to share stuff that they have made with others. Would that also be planned to be in that, or like eventually, and like have there been talks about how that system would work, like with tokens or just publishing?
So the question was, kind of following up on the, getting rid of the sandbox machine, making it more of a sandbox browser, and having shareable objects that you can share. And how would that work? So the short answer is we're not exactly sure how that would work. Probably the first thing we'll do, my guess is, that will probably allow you to save and reload your own objects first. So you, Shoxic, could make something in one room, start a new room, and then load up your own objects. We'll probably get that in and stabilized first and make sure it's working. And then as a second piece go, all right, well now Shoxic can share an object with Monty or whatever, and figure out if that's a token exchange or whatever. I don't know, Monty, if you want Shoxic's objects or not, probably not. Okay, all right. Turns out he does one.
Then, as a follow-up, for example, if let's say Malcolm made a room and he makes me host, could I load my objects then in his room if I can load my objects?
Yes. Yes. That was what we thought of as a workaround for sharing before we did proper, like, hey, I give it to you sharing is like, may not be host, it might actually be co-owner, but yes, the same basic idea. So like Malcolm makes you a co-owner, that means you can load the objects from that room, that means you have those objects. So yes. Yeah. Mama Monkey, what you got?
Okay, I have Infinity's questions, so I have to just pull up my watch.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is the one.
I'm ready. I'm going to get ready for this one.
On screen mode. Okay, will we ever see a new emote pack? The dab emote has become quite stale.
You mean Alkmaar's favorite emote has to go away? What do you think, Alkmaar?
Have they updated the keyboard?
The chair bug. I would love nothing more than to make that emote go away. And I'm more than willing to hear all of your suggestions for what to replace it with. That would be fantastic.
Okay, you heard it here first. Alkmaar loves the dab. It's going to be all dabs all the time. So no, actually we do have an update there. So the next update we are planning. I'm not sure exactly if this will left for this update or the next one, but we're actually planning to move. Eventually, we're going to change the kind of screen emote to be a little bit quicker and a bit more like. Probably like the Rocket League system, if you're familiar with that, like so kind of quick D-pad inputs. And so yeah, we've been noticing that in screen mode, like players aren't quite as expressive as we'd like them to be. It's hard to react to things in real time. The emotes are kind of slow. So yeah, we definitely want to make them a little faster and easier to access. And yeah, probably get rid of the dab at the same time. All right, Mr. Bird.
Maybe a fidget spinner update.
A fidget spinner. Yeah, that's about where we track with trends. Is yeah.
I have two questions, both involve custom rooms. So, can you make it so that if you can share like objects, can you sell those objects for tokens and get a portion of that those tokens?
Yeah, so the question is, if we have shareable objects, would you be allowed to sell them for tokens? The honest answer is I don't know. We've only just started talking about that. So yeah, I have to give you a maybe on that one. Really, that's something like B-Bars and all of us got to think about and think through if that's what we want to do. So I'm not sure, but definitely. I was going to say we definitely. You go.
My second question was, can you add like the sandbox room so it's like a long horizon of like grass or sea, so we don't have to make one?
I see. So the question is maybe something like the maker room, but it's just like an ocean or a beach or something like that. Is that what you mean? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that as a request. Do I want to talk about them copying each other's rooms? It sounds like you want to talk about that. Microphone. Hi.
So another way to get at that is soon we're going to have the ability for people that are making rooms to set their rooms as copyable so that other players can copy those rooms and you can start from those rooms. So if you want a beach room and someone else has made a beach room and made it copyable, then you can start from that beach room and then kind of build your own stuff on top of it if they've set it to allow that.
I forgot about that. But yes, Mama Monkey.
Okay, got another one from Twitch. This is from, where did it go? Twitch, stop talking so fast.
What? Twitch chat? Unreadable? No.
Yeah. Okay, Nate the Soundboy asks, will more activities and quests mix screenplay and VR users?
Yeah, so we were talking about this a little bit last night, but yeah, so our current thinking is with the Rec Royale experiment that we talked about earlier. So Rec Royale was an experiment trying to learn two things. One, can you have VR teleport players, VR walk players, and screen players all kind of mixed into the same mode and they can actually play each other and have fun? And we feel like the answer to that is yes. That experiment seemed to go well. Mostly people seem to have a good time with it. And then the second question we had was, can we sort of separate the locomotion so that teleporters always teleport and walkers always walk? And so in Rec Royale, the experiment map, walking players could not teleport, so you could always rely on the fact that they would walk. So from our perspective, and you guys tell us if you disagree, but from our perspective, both of those experiments were a success. We felt like, yeah, it's actually really fun to mix everyone together, and it's kind of fun that it kind of works well that walkers can jump and clamber and teleporters can teleport. So yeah, we're actually planning to expand that model so that more of the standard activities are just by default. Like the current thinking is we're going to call it pickup mode, which is just pickup mode is everyone gets to play together. You're there to have fun. You know, if you're with friends and someone's a teleporter, someone's a walker, someone's a screen, you can all stay together and play together. And then we'll have variant rooms that are like, if you really want to play teleport only, or you want to play VR walking only, or you want to play screens only, you'll be able to do that. But a lot of the default matchmaking will just be everyone goes together. Does that make sense? So yes, that's our current plan. All right. Let's talk to lots of geckos.
Okay, sorry, my mic is on. Does that absolute unit of a beast over there have a name?
Oh, good question. What's that? I'm listening.
Dumbledore.
She says yes, she does have a name. Thank you for asking. All right, Notoria, what you got?
Would you mind giving us a short rundown of what the state of monetization in the game is right now?
Ooh, yeah. Okay. So, question is, what's the state of monetization in the game right now? Well, the very short answer is there isn't any yet. You know, and we're still thinking about the best ways to do that. We're kind of like probably still a ways away from implementing anything like that. We're kind of focused on kind of like getting screen mode figured out. You know, getting the creation tools a bit better. So not really much to announce that we haven't said before, other than saying like, you know, eventually, yeah, we're going to do something to like allow you to buy items or buy tokens or something like that. But there's a lot of details we haven't figured out, and we're not in a huge hurry to start that. Make sense?
Make emotes $2 per use.
All right. Yeah. Well, actually, what we'll probably do is it'll be $5 per dab. So yeah, that'll be a microtrans every time you do that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do Ares. Ares Rock. You can't afford that, Alkmaar.
I have two questions. One, what inspired you to do Cyberjunk City? Specifically the characters.
Community. Fucking them.
The question was what inspired us to do the map Cyberjunk City and as well as the characters. So the map, kind of the layout was started by seeing a bridge. Actually, I got really enthralled by the bridge I saw, and I kind of wanted to make a very vertical map. And I actually just moved to a city, so I'm exploring a city currently and would like to make a map kind of on that. But with the characters, we kind of wanted to make a way that you guys could also interact with the map a little bit more and kind of explore and find some guys for yourself, some like little lore and little things that go on, and kind of decide what's happening with that. So we hope you guys like that.
Thank you. All right. Yeah. All right. Hang on.
The second
you got a follow-up? Okay, sure.
Yeah. The second one was, are you guys ever gonna add like any more quests or like different activities we can do?
So the question is, are we ever going to add any more quests or different activities that you can do?
No.
Yes. I mean, wait, on 3. 3, 2, 1. Yes.
No.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Who are you going to believe?
A second later.
Yeah, I know. All right. Let's go over this side. Let's talk to Monty.
Yes. Okay.
I'm going to make sure that Mama Monkey gets some exercise here, up and down the stairs. Sorry. Okay,
it's not underneath the couch. Where is it?
Hey, where'd the microphone go? Oh, wait. It's chaos. It's chaos in the Rec Room Q&A.
You can't grab the microphone because the seat is in the way.
Panic at the disco.
All right. Well, that went well.
Some pennies.
Hello.
That was
Mama Monkey.
Kind of ironic, actually. My first question was, can you remove that option from the seats? Thank you. Alright, I did have, but that's a joke. I did have other questions.
It's not working. It's working.
So
it's broken.
Your batteries are dead.
Too many people are talking. I'm scared.
That one isn't working either.
Right then.
No.
Sorry.
Battery's dead. Battery's dead.
Nope.
Nope. Drop the other one.
I'm pretty sure you can just turn the listening distance up, but...
Alright, everyone, we gotta be quiet. They ran out of double batteries. I know, right? Oof. Or unless it takes AAA, I have some... I think it's a single...
Hello. Alright, there you go. Yeah, that's working, right? Alright, Monty, go. Thank you.
So my actual question... Well, question, I have two. The first... Yeah. The first one was, it's similar to a question I had Sid ask for me earlier, if he did ask it, is, I made a suggestion of, using, like, sort of trigger zone-like things to make custom weapons, but I was also thinking you could use them for other things, like, use trigger zone-like things for, like, making screens and stuff, or, like, doing things like windows and that. You know,
Yeah, so we...
yes. And the other question was, will you be making more maps like Cyberjunk City where like there's a little bit of like, well not lore, but like just a little bit of a story behind it, 'cause I do really like that.
Yeah, so to go in reverse order, so I think we've been impressed that people really seem to like Cyberjunk City. The feedback's been really positive. And so, yeah, I think we'll definitely take that approach to maps in the future. It's kind of fun to think through, a little bit more, characters and fun stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's safe to say we'll keep doing stuff like that. And then on the objects, I mentioned this a couple of times during the Q&A, we definitely are starting to actively think about, how do you package up and share objects? And that's kind of necessary foundation for building functional objects, like weapons or like screens that you can use So yeah, it's early days for thinking about that. There's a lot of complexity in that, but definitely something we're trying to get to.
Okay, I'm satisfied. Here you go.
All right, thanks, Monty. All right, Momomoki, what you got?
All right, we got one from Twitch.
Okay.
I Kill Pigeon says he'd like to report a bug with microphones not working at random times.
I haven't seen that bug. Not familiar with that bug. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that one.
Lies!
That was it? What? Did you ever find that microphone?
I moved the couches and everything. I don't know where it went.
It's falling through to infinity right now. I'm pretty sure. All right, let's do Cormano.
Never get called on.
Infinity.
Get it.
Got it?
Okay. Oh my god.
I want to ask that.
I'm so nervous.
Okay. All right. We're ready. Let's do this.
Are you ever thinking of allowing players to spawn enemies in custom rooms?
Oh, yes. So the question is,
are they going to act on their own, or are you going to allow them to map out their own AI patterns?
So the question was, would we give you enemies you can spawn from in custom rooms? So kind of like quest-style enemies that maybe have some AI and can attack and can pathfind. So yes, definitely planning to do that. I think if there's a very common theme, like when we talk to people either here or in the forums, and we ask hey, what kind of custom rooms would you like to build? We often hear, well, we'd like to build our own quests. And so to do that, you're going to need, enemies and programmable AI and stuff like that. And I think with this latest room contest, so actually, by the way, just a quick tangent, when this Q&A is over, the event door in the rec center will turn into a shortcut to the winning contest rooms. So if you want to see some of the latest rooms that won the contest, it already did? That's what I mean. Okay, so it's already there. Like I said. Anyway, so I'd say a room like Colossus is a big step towards making actual quest-like experiences, which is really cool. So yes, the answer is yes. We are definitely planning to get there. I think as I forget who asked me earlier about we got quite a lot of bugs to fix. We're working on an undo system that we want to get going. So at least when something crazy happens, you can reliably undo it, which should be pretty nice. And then probably get a bunch more stuff in the sandbox machine. Maybe get the objects savable and shareable. Then we'll look at AI.
Alright, and then we're going to allow us to color non-MakerPen objects.
Ooh, yes, that's something we've talked about a bunch. It's something where the artists need to do a ton of work to make sure that's supportable. But yes, that is also on the roadmap. So changing the colors of couches. All right, who has not asked a question? All right, let's do boss, and then we'll do virtual chicken.
Oh my god.
High five, man.
Oh, right there.
Just let it rest.
Man, I got a question.
I have those all your questions.
Will you ever have another question? Camera for the PSVR?
Wait, shit.
Oh yeah, so the question is, will we ever do the camera for PSVR? Yes, it's been on our list forever. It kind of goes in the bucket with getting the video playback in Jumbotron on PSVR. We keep running into this crash bug that we just haven't been able to figure out. But yes, we definitely want the camera to work. At the very least, it should call up the standard PlayStation sharing features. So yeah, is that the kind of camera you mean, just the still camera or the video camera, or which one?
All of them, the recorder and the chip one.
Yeah, we are trying. We're trying to get it up. It's turned out to be way harder than we expected. But yes, we want to make it work. All right, let's do virtual chicken. Hello. Got your mic on, virtual chicken? There we go. Hello.
I have a question and a bug report. Well, a question about a bug report.
Okay.
So, you know how on like paintball and laser tag you can customize what weapons you get when you start the game?
You can say that again, sorry?
You know when on paintball and laser tag you can customize what weapons you start with?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Will you ever do that with...
Yes, maybe. So that's another thing that we've kind of been talking about a lot, is basically trying to get it so you can use the different rule sets in different rooms. So you can, like, maybe play paintball in the laser tag maps or play disc golf in the laser tag maps. And so doing part of that would require us to generalize the ability to kind of spawn with various objects. So yes, yeah, we want to get there. I'm not sure exactly when, but yes, we want to do that. And do you have a bug report too?
And the bug report is, if you go to your watch when you make like a custom quest or a laser tag one, you go to this room, roles, you go put it eliminated, you like make it where they can move and everything. That never does anything. Are you actually gonna make that have effect? Because because someone they told Jack, he told me that he was playing Jotron once, and he spawned in with a paintball gun, and he was able, when he was dead, when he died, he was able to move around and shoot people.
That seems fine. Weird. So to answer your question seriously, yeah, we're doing a bunch of work on the watch layout, the roles, to match up with the new sort of room system that we're doing next update. So we're going to probably wipe the slate clean of a bunch of bugs that currently exist and replace it with a new slate of bugs that no one's seen yet.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So get excited for that. Momo Monkey, what you got?
Oh, what the heck?
Oh my god.
What the heck?
Did you lose another microphone?
No, I teleported into a chair, not on purpose.
Okay.
Okay.
It looks like a high energy Q&A audience today. We get a lot of excitement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Astronaut 3000 says, will there ever be a wave defense game mode against AI enemies?
So the question is, will there ever be a wave defense AI mode against enemies? I would say yes, if you build it. Yeah. Who has not asked a question? Who has not asked a question and is mad at me for not calling up them for half an hour? Shining Aardvark and then Beautiful Brian. Beautiful Brian, you're next, promise.
Alright, so, are you guys gonna bring go-karts back?
Alright, who wants to handle this one? Go-karts, Alkmaar, go.
No.
Alright, there you go. Oh, okay. Alright, let's do Beautiful Brian.
Boxing.
Okay, so could we ever get a creation tool where, say if you have a sphere in front of you and you, say, place a center of gravity, you can move around the cube in Super Mario Galaxy type style?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a good... I have no idea how to answer that question. It's a good question. So the idea was, could we do a variant gravity mode where, maybe you've got, you can stick to a sphere like Super Mario Galaxy or the Little Prince, if you ever saw the Little Prince. Honestly, we haven't really thought about that, but I don't see any reason why we couldn't. Let me take that one as a suggestion.
And one more
interesting idea.
Suggestion. Yeah. Could we have a dominant hand selector where because I'm left-handed and say when I'm playing laser tag, the gun always spawns in my right hand?
Yeah, that one's come up a few times. So in theory, there is a smart system that tries to remember like what your dominant hand is, and I think it guesses wrong quite often. So yes, let me put that on the list of things that we need to look at. All right, let's do Arcane Kings. Have you asked a question yet?
Not yet.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
All right.
No, next, Arcane Kings first. Arcane Kings first.
I heard rumors about this one. If it's not true, I want to ask if it seems like something that could possibly happen. I heard somebody talk about the possibility of like a smartphone that you could get like later on in a future update instead of a watch, where you could like go to RecNet and talk to friends in other rooms. I heard somebody say that.
You haven't found the smartphone. You haven't found the smartphone yet.
Every Apple Watch needs a smartphone.
I wish.
Wow, okay. All right, no, actually, okay, so this is a rumor that I have not heard. What's the rumor? That there's a smartphone that you can...
That there is going to, in the future, be like a smartphone that you could use in place of the watch. And like...
It's a pretty cool idea.
And like, use voice calls amongst other rooms.
Yeah. It's something we've talked about, an idea that I love that we've talked about a fair bit is basically being able to create holotars and then send them as like mini holotars to each other. So you're in a different room and I want to send you a message, I can send you like a little holotar message. I think that would be really fun. Exactly.
And then the other question I had was, does it seem possible to get like a bag, like a small bag that's basically just infinitely big on the inside and it just opens up a menu, like you can drop dice in there or something like that, and then like open up a menu and pull them out?
A bag of holding?
Yeah.
So the question was, would it be possible to get like a bag that you could carry stuff around and spawn it elsewhere? We've kind of thought about that. We haven't really. So we got a backpack button in the watch, and one of our thoughts was that would be like a backpack where you store things. We haven't really figured that out yet. There's also like the Rec Royale style holstering that we want to use in other places. What would you want to use it for mainly? What's the primary use case?
Like for D&D, I want to like set a bag down on the table to where people can pull dice out of it, like a specific.
I see. Okay, let me take that as a suggestion. Like I would file it under like something we've been thinking about is bringing the Rec Royale chests to the sandbox machine and letting you kind of decide what comes out of them. And that kind of seems like, I know that sounds like weird, but like if you replace the chest graphic with a bag graphic and it's like a thing that spawns other things, it's kind of similar, right? So we'll think about that one. Good suggestion, thank you. All right, who has not asked a question? I think we had Teal Dragon down here. Behind you, Monkey.
I have not.
Okay, Pablo, we'll do you next.
Yes, thank you.
Is there a new quest in the works, or is there going to be a new quest soon?
Who wants to talk about this one?
I think Cyberjunk City would be a good one for this.
Stupid chairs. We are always thinking about the next quest. We're always listening to your suggestions as to what you want to be the next quest. And we're starting the very early thinkings about one, but it's certainly not soon. We're still like taking a break after Rec Royale and laser tag. So, but yes, there will be more quests.
Okay,
what do you think the next quest should be?
I also have another question.
Okay, sure.
Is there going to be any other new hair colors?
Oh, is there going to be any other... The question is there going to be any other new hair colors?
That's planned on the canning.
I need to not sit in a chair. This is really frustrating. Yes.
Okay,
We are really good at this microphone thing. All right, let's do not a serial killer, because I have it on good authority that they are not a serial killer.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
So, in regarding towards body shapes, would it be a good idea to have different body shapes in the dorm room that you could select from ranging from really small to really couch potato-ish?
Yeah, kind of a fun thought. Alpha, you want to take that one?
Outfit hit me really well.
There's also something that we have discussed. It gets very complicated when we start thinking about all of the avatar items that would have to fit to all of those bodies. So the face customization is kind of the first step in trying to help you be whatever character you want to be. So yeah, it's a thought that we've passed around, but not necessarily on the soon roadmap or anything.
One last question. Have you thought about different hair colors, like blue, green, purple, etc.?
Anyone want to say anything about this?
We're gonna plan for hair dyes. So for the more outrageous colors, we think we're gonna do hair dyes for those. Not sure how exactly we're gonna do them yet, but that's what we're thinking currently for the cooler, rainbowy, fluorescent-y kind of colors.
All right. Yeah, you can keep this one.
I have no clue.
I don't think I hear him.
Before Pablo asks, I want everyone who's up in the front here to go sit down again, please.
Yes, please. Thank you.
So, can you guys hear me?
Sorry.
It's too exciting.
The battery's dead.
Alright, I can hear you. Can you not hear me again? Oh my god.
No, battery's dead.
Hi.
We can hear you, but the mic's not working.
Hello.
Okay, yeah, that's working.
Okay.
Okay, I actually have two questions. Are you gonna add a paintball quest?
That's good.
Interesting idea. Yeah, so we haven't really thought about that. Maybe. I don't really know what a paintball quest would be. What would it be?
Dead, Grizzly.
The mic's dead.
So,
yeah.
Man,
I'll go grab another.
I think it's when the mics cross each other.
Hello.
It's glitching a lot.
Going in and out.
I don't know what's going on. Hey, I'm gonna recycle one. I'm recycling these two.
Even the pools have. Does this one work?
Oh my god, the cat!
Look at the cat!
So the question was, are we going to do a paintball quest? Sure, why not?
And also, will you fix the host offline?
Yes, yeah. So it's become complicated to allow hosts to fly. You can still do it, but it's buried in the roles in a really confusing way. We're going to clean that up a bunch next update. And actually, I want to revisit flying and make it work a little bit more cleanly now that we're kind of doing a bunch of work on locomotion, like I said earlier. So yes, that's going to get easy next update. Faults. All right, who has not asked a question? Liali, what you got?
Okay, you ready to catch it?
She's on screen. She just
I think Liali's in did you just crash? Oh, perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Oh, hey!
Wow, that was great.
All right.
Okay. Do you need me to hold it, or can you?
Are you able
Okay.
to talk? Is your mic on?
Are you able to talk?
This is a pretty good question, Liali. I like it.
I can hear you.
Can you not?
I wanted to know if there's any news on the camera contest winners.
Oh, good question. Hang on. Do you have any? When are we announcing the photo contest winners? Okay. Tomorrow. We're announcing those winners tomorrow. I have it on absolute authority. All right. So we're pretty much out of time. We're gonna do 3 more questions. So who has not asked a question and is really down to ask a question? All right. Let's come up the back here. Let's do Smug Seal.
Okay, I think Bubbles hasn't asked a question. He's been here the whole time waiting.
Okay, we'll do Bubbles next.
So maybe, yeah.
You remember him, right?
Where are you coding custom rooms?
Oh, can you ask that question again, please?
Can we code in custom rooms?
Can they be coding in custom rooms?
Mama Monkey, did you hear that one?
Hey, are you developers for the game?
Hang on. I'm trying to hear a question here.
Suicidal Johnny, what a name.
He said he was coding in custom rooms.
Oh, okay. So the question was, will we be allowed to code in custom rooms? By that, I assume you mean, as opposed to wiring together circuits, you want to enter actual code like C# or Python or Lua or something like that? Not planned. No, we're not planning to do that anytime soon. We're planning to make the circuits better. Oh, we made him cry. Oh well. All right, Bubbles. Sorry about that, Smug Seal.
Oh well.
Yeah, we can make the circuits worse. Would that help?
Okay, so my question was, what if you guys add a feature where you could give people either tokens
Yeah, right, okay.
Or like actual like clothing items from the shop.
Yes, please.
B-Boys, you want to take that one?
Oh, okay.
Or a system where you can give from player to player tokens. We've been talking about something you could add to your custom rooms. You could wire to a button where other players would be able to hit the button. It would charge them some tokens, and then something would happen in the room. That's an idea that we have. I don't know if we're going to do it or not, but that would be a way to do what you're talking about.
And like clothing items.
Oh yeah, so we talked on that one earlier. Like we're definitely thinking about shareable objects that you create in your rooms. So yeah, that one's definitely something we're thinking about, but we're not 100% sure yet. All right, we're gonna do one more question from someone who's seated. Chaos. Yeah, you're doing the last question.
I've waited the whole.
All right, Chaos, what you got?
Okay. Are you guys? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Are you guys thinking about maybe adding like if like the community made a costume and then have the community vote on that costume and have that costume being added into the game?
Ooh. Alright, Alpine, you want to take this? Our final question?
So you're saying like community created, actually modeled, and all of that?
Do they do that like once a month or something?
That is quite difficult. We have a very specific art pipeline for the outfits. I think it'd be really great to do some sort of like maybe skin contest or retexturing, like an idea concept art or something to make that we make into actual outfits. I think that's a great idea, but as far as like actual models, it's very difficult to get the style and the pipeline and all that.
Let me add on one thing to that. So something we've talked about before in a Q&A is we're kind of working on the way Rec Room avatars work and kind of thinking about them in 3 layers. So you've kind of got your body, which is like your skin shade and your facial features, and then that's kind of like meant to be fairly stable. Then your clothes, which are obviously your avatar items, the things you wear, you can change them. And then we're thinking of adding a 3rd layer, which is only for custom rooms. And that is costumes. So that is like crazy costume stuff that you can wear that doesn't work everywhere. It only works in specific rooms. And I think shareable costume items is something that we could probably do, but probably not shareable clothing items. Does that make sense? Okay. All right, cool. All right. Well, I think we're going to call it there. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the Q&A. We really appreciate you playing Rec Room. We love you all. We hope you have fun. Please give us feedback on the forums. Please give us forums on the Reddit, on the Discord. Have fun, and please be excellent to each other. Alright, bye all.
Wait, hold on a minute. Alright, here. Get up. Alright, I'm gonna... Hey, turn on your mic.
Everybody needs to cheer everybody.
Holy craps. How many cheers is that guy getting? Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Dude, how many cheers are you getting? What the heck?
I have a lot of cheers.
Holy crap, bro. Let me help you out with that.
Popular room creator. This is the dude that made Mythos laugh, yo.
Oh, okay.
I see it now, it's like, oh, okay.
That better token system. We won.
Oh man, alright. Yo, Zach, where you at? There you are.
Do I have X-eyes from my alley running through me?
You do.
Crunch it up, crunch it up.
Sammed you? It doesn't let me do
Ryan,
it.
accept my friend request.
Oh, okay, I'll look at it
Don't
on
worry, it's
on
my
Rec Man.
profile.
There we go.
Can we take over?
We have a name for
Yeah,
this
yeah.
cat.
Fuzzy. Fuzzy makes fuzz plans.
Okay. Oh man, I totally do have the X-eyes.
You better accept my friend request.
2016, and I finally got ahead this year. And I just want to say that Rec Room has improved so much from 2016. Like, with all the textures, the water bubbles, and everything and all.
I wasted tokens on not Facebook. Dang it.
Speaking of tokens, there needs to be more way to get
Hi,
them.
Mr. Bird.
There you go. Alright, Zach, you ready? You wanna go?
Yeah, what are we doing?
I don't know. That was really fun. Here.
There you are.
Alright, so what do you want to do?
On a better token system.
I don't know. That's a good question.
That was really
Where's
fun,
the
though.
other dude?
We
Is
want
he
a better
still
token
getting
system.
cheers?
We want a better
Oh my
token
gosh.
system. We want a better token system.
What is this?
Alright, I'm gonna end this stream real quick. Let me just... Okay. So, that was the Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I might do the next one. If I get in, then I will. I'm probably not going to start it, like, right before, because that way, you know, if I don't get in, then it won't be really awkward, and I won't have to end the stream. So, if I get in, then I will do the stream. If I don't, it's too bad.
There you are.
Alright.
Trying to get a
so,
selfie with lots of geckos.
see you guys later.
He
Bye.
kept moving.